guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to apply lipsticks that are more on the bold side. Red lipstick, or maybe a really dark mauve, or maybe even black, or even a pink. I'm going to show you a really easy way to get a nice feathery lip with those kind of colors. Sometimes when it comes to applying those more bolder colors, it can kind of get messy really quick, and they're not so forgiving as much as a nude or a pink is. Today I'm going to share with you guys tricks that I've learned in order without making a mess of it, and even if you do make a mistake, how to clean it up. So let's get started. So the first thing that you want to think about when you're wearing maybe more of a bolder color is a lot of people wear a lip liner. Personally, for me, I tend to have a harder time the more bright and bold they get. It's a personal preference, really, when it comes to lip liners for me. So specifically a red lip liner, I don't know why, but for me, I make a mess with the lip liner more than I do with like the lipstick itself. So I try to avoid the lip liners when it comes to maybe bright, bold lip liners. When I'm using like a nude lip liner, I can get away with those. I'm going to show you guys a trick if you are using a lip liner. So I'm using a red lip liner because we're talking about bold colors here, and I think red is the most bold color that you can go with. So what I'm using is a lip liner from the brand Jordana. The trick that I've learned is when it comes to lining your bottom lips is to kind of stretch the lips out a little bit. So I take my teeth and I kind of bite my lip where I want it. So I'll start from the sides, and then I'll start from the center, and then not only is it exposing that line, but it's kind of stretching that out a little bit more so you can kind of get right in there. Now you can see is I have a pretty good line on my bottom lip. Now it did in some areas get up into the lips a little bit further, but you know, that's going to be covered up with lipstick and things like that. But I am going to show you, so kind of right in the corner of my lip right here, I kind of got out of the line a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a really thin angled brush here, and I'm just going, and it's clean, there's nothing on it, it's clean. I'm just going to clean that up. I'm just going to go back into the lip liner because I erased that whole line right there. Your top lip, I have learned to first do an X. And an X would be, so you start at the top of your Cupid's bow, draw a line across. Then you start at the top of the other one, draw a line across. And then you can fill in the little area right here. Okay. I'm just going to do the exact same thing, stretching my lip out. So we have a successful lip lining. I have two different methods of applying red lipsticks, or whatever color you're applying, really. It'll work for any kind of lipstick, but in this case, we're talking about bold lipsticks here. But if I was wearing a lip liner, I wouldn't use one of the methods for the lip liner, and I will show you why in a minute. But I'm gonna grab my lipstick. It is from Revlon. This is their Super Lustrous Shine in Fire and Ice. So it's a little bit more of a glossy lipstick, but it is a bolder color. So I'm just going to apply this on the lips. Okay, you can see that that looks really good. I've lined my lips and they don't seem like the shape is odd or anything like that. It just looks like a nice red lip. So this is one way of doing maybe a bolder lipstick. If I were to wear a red lipstick by itself without no lip liner, this is how I would do it. Now, I would not use lip liner with this method just because you're going to be feathering it out with a brush, and I don't want to push the lip liner out even more. Now, this is a little bit more of a feathered lip, so you might not be getting as bold of a color, but you can definitely build it up. Now, I would suggest that this method works best with bullet lipsticks, but I don't have a bullet like matte red lipstick, so I'm going to be using liquid lipstick. It works just the same. There are just certain things that you can't do if you're going to use a liquid lipstick. So this is from Maybelline. This is their shade in Pioneer, so it's like a blue red. I feel like flatters so many different skin tones, so if you're having a hard time finding a red that matches you, if you're more on the fair side, a blue red will work best for your skin tone, and if you're on more of the medium to deep tone, then maybe more of an orange red, but I really think that a blue red will fit many different skin tones. I didn't line my lips because when I do this method, I don't want to place product down where I want it and then try to feather it out. I just feel like that's going to make a bigger mess than it should, but definitely try it out if you want. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply lipstick right there. And I'm going to use a brush. You can use a smaller brush. This is the brush I'm going to use. Something that's really nice and small for your lips. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start to feather that out. So I got my bottom lip done to the point where my lip is shaped. Now the color is not as bright as I want it to, so I'm going to add more. When it comes to applying a liquid lipstick though, is because they're matte, you don't want to constantly because it's going to pull that color away, and which you don't want to do. So with liquid lipsticks, they're a little trickier because you have to wait for them to dry completely. This method right here, I learned from Aubree. She is a makeup artist and I love watching her, but she did a live Instagram and she taught this exact method right here, and I think that it works so good, you know, especially for people that have a harder time with bolder lipsticks. This is something where they can go within a really light layer and work with the red lipstick a little bit more, and then as they get more confident, they can kind of build it up more. But now when I get to the top of my lips, so I'm gonna apply my product, and then I'm not gonna stretch my lip out like I did with my bottom lip. I'm just gonna keep my lips straight because that will show you where the shape is actually at. Alright guys, so there is my lip. These are really simple methods that you can use, especially if you're new to maybe wearing more bolder lips. These are super easy. I'm telling you guys, I'm not very good at when it comes to wearing a red lip, but these tricks have really helped me be more confident in wearing a bold lip or even a red lip. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload new videos. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!